Hello, how is everyone? I thought that tonight I would show you how to make Southern lasagna. It is a really good recipe. It is probably the best lasagna you'll ever eat, and I want to show you how to make it tonight. The ingredient list is very simple. It is a pound and a half of hamburger meat, a box of cream cheese, 2 8-ounce cans of tomato sauce. I've got a weird kind here, but it's 2 8-ounce cans. It's the little cans. An 8-ounce sour cream, a box of lasagna noodles, salt, well, that's pepper, salt, and a block of your favorite cheese or a bag. I know I always say that the blocks are best, but I'm in a hurry tonight, so I'm using the shredded cheese in a bag. And anyway, that is all the ingredients, and now let me show you how to do it. All right, bring your water for your noodles to a boil. Once you get it boiling, we're just gonna pop our noodles in there. This is a very simple dish, but you do have to put it together, so it takes a little bit of time, but not a whole lot. And really, for lasagna, it's probably one of the quickest that you'll do. I'm going to put a little salt in my noodles. And I'm going to do my salt on a plate so I don't get the steam up into the salt shaker. And then it'll ruin your salt. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil. Kind of separate your noodles in there. I mean, you're not going to be able to do it totally, but you don't want them all laying right on top of each other either. So, just kind of give them a little stir. Right now, you need, while your noodles are cooking, you need to do your ground beef. The reason I call this Southern lasagna is because instead of cottage cheese, we use cream cheese. And Southerners put cream cheese in everything. That is a staple in a Southern home. If you don't have cream cheese, well, then you got to go to the grocery store. Okay, we have our noodles cooked, and then I put them in a strainer in the sink. See? And you're going to want those to cool off a little bit because you're going to be handling them. So, I put a little garlic powder in my hamburger meat just because we love garlic at our house. I mean, what is life without garlic? Except for you don't have bad breath. So now, and I put my salt in my hamburger meat. Now I'm going to put the pepper. And this recipe asks for a lot of pepper, but oh, it's so good. I mean, I'm not a giant pepper fan, but it is so good. So get you half a teaspoon, and it can be a heaping teaspoon. And sprinkle that around. And then give it all a good stir. Oh, and it smells peppery when you put it in there too. All right, and then put your tomato sauce in. Now this is a lot more than 16 ounces, and I'm not putting the whole thing in there. I'm just gonna put around 16 ounces in there. This is one of those recipes, if it's not exact, it's okay. Really the only recipes like that have to be exact is usually when you're baking. I'm sure there's some more, but most of things like main courses and stuff, or the ones I cook anyway, you kind of do it by your taste and what you like. You know, if you like a lot of tomato sauce, put more tomato sauce. If you don't like tomato sauce, put less tomato sauce. So you can just kind of play with it. I think I'm going to put just a little bit more. Smelling good. Garlic, hamburger meat, tomato sauce. Yum. All right, let's see. Now I'm just going to let that simmer. And we're going to get the cream cheese and sour cream. Now the cream cheese you're going to have to soften in the microwave. We're going to get this open, and what we do is, and this is already pretty soft, so that's good, it won't take long. We're going to put it in the microwave, and then after it comes out, we're going to mix in the sour cream with it. So, when you're putting the dish together, I cannot get this open, I'm just going to cut it. When you're putting the dish together, you will have a layer of noodles, a layer of your sauce, your hamburger meat, and tomato sauce, and then a layer of your cream cheese mixture. It's just that easy. And you just do that in your pan till you run out of ingredients. And then you want to end it with noodles on top. That is what you want your last layer to be. So you do noodles, your hamburger meat tomato sauce, your cream cheese sour cream, and then end it with noodles on your very last layer. And then on top of that is when you put your shredded cheese. I'm gonna check on the noodles, see if they're touchable yet. I'm gonna run, sometimes, especially if you're in a hurry or whatever, you can run some cold water over these and it won't hurt them at all, and it'll help you be able to pick them up without burning yourself. All right, sounds like the cream cheese is ready. Well, yeah. And put your sour cream in there. And stir it together. This is what makes the dish. The sour cream and the cream cheese. It smells so good. All right. We are ready to start our layering process. I went and had my driver's license renewed today. A couple of weeks ago, a guy hit me in the rear. And so, of course, we had to call the police, you know, and they had to do an accident report and all that. And when I went to get my driver's license out of my purse, I couldn't find it. I was like, oh, great. What am I going to tell this policeman? So I was like scared to death. And I said, sir, I can't find my driver's license. I said, I don't know where it could be. And he was the nicest policeman, let me tell you. He was so sweet. And he said, well, do you know your number? And I was like, sure, I know my number. So I gave him my driver's license number. And he went to his car, looked me up. Oh, and I'm going to spray the bottom of my pan with Pam and the sides. Anyway, he looked me up. He came back out. He was like, ma'am, you don't need to worry about not being able to find your license. I was like, oh, thank you. And he goes, and then he said, it's expired. I was like, oh. He was so funny about it, though. You don't have to worry about it. It's expired. Anyway, he didn't arrest me. And he was really sweet about it. And he was like, well, just go get you another one, you know, and you'll be squared away. We're not going to worry about it right now. So, luckily, I had a nice guy that could have given me a ticket for driving without a license, but he didn't. So today, I went and got my license renewed. And I will have to say, okay, now I'm putting the hamburger meat mixture on now, but I'll have to say, it is, you know how driver's license pictures are. Oh my gosh. You just never know. You never know what you're going to come out with. But I will have to say that today, mine actually turned out halfway decent. So I was pleasantly surprised. All right. Can you, let's see, I'm thinking I'm going to have to take it off this thing. I want you to see. Let's see. This is so hard. Okay, see, I got 3 noodles and put in the bottom of the pan. And then that's my tomato sauce and hamburger meat. Okay? All right, I put 2 spoonfuls in. And then I'm just going to take the spoon and I'm just going to smear it. Smear the cream cheese everywhere. Try to get it even over the meat sauce. All right, so that's 1 layer right there. Now I'm fixing to do another one. I'll put the noodles on. There's one. Do you know how hard it is to cook with one hand? 2. And 3. There we go. All right, now I'm going to put the hamburger sauce on. There's my hamburger meat. Put on the top of the noodles. And now we'll do the cream cheese again. All right, that's layer number 2. Now I'm fixing to do another one with more noodles. So this is my layer number 3, and now I have used up all my cream cheese. I've used up all my hamburger meat mixture. So now I'm going to top the last layer with a layer of noodles. Okay, there's the last layer of noodles. You see, I didn't use all my noodles. You don't have to use all your noodles. And now we're going to put our cheese on the top. Okay, we're going to put our cheese on the top. When you start all of this process, preheat your oven to 350. And then just put a lot of good cheese on the top. And you're going to put it in the oven. And we love cheese. Oh, yum. That looks so good. You're going to put it in the oven and you're going to cook it until the cheese is melted on top and it's bubbly, because your whole meal is really already cooked. So this, you're just kind of letting the flavors meld together and you're getting that cheese all melty and bubbly, and it will be fabulous. Your house will start smelling like homemade lasagna, and people will start coming into the kitchen from all the rooms. So this is one of my children's favorite meals. They all love this. They have for years. And so when I make it, it's always a big hit. All right, this is what the final product, before I put it in the oven, this is what it looks like. So now I'm fixing to slide it in the oven, and then I'll show you when it comes out. All right, it's time to get it out of the oven. And like I said, oh my gosh, the smell is unbelievable. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. It's perfect. It's just that easy. Like I said, it's not a hard dish. And it really doesn't take that much time. It just takes a little patience. But so I want you to give it a try. Let me know how you like it. And tell me if it was easy or hard, because it really is an easy recipe. Look at there. Isn't that beautiful? Yummy. I hope you enjoyed this cooking video or vlog. And if you did, give me a thumbs up. And always be sure, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Thanks, guys. See you later.